What's good? What's good? What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good? Yo, yo, yo. Shout out to everybody in here already. We already got 7 people in here. Shout out to all y'all. What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? Let's see. Let's see. Says, let me answer some of these questions really quick. What you think about him? I don't disagree with him being a third rounder, but I think he's not being talked about enough. I explained this before. I think that Cisco very good talent. He has a lot of talent, but bro he doesn't play with enough effort. He lacks a lot of effort. He looks lazy. He looks like he doesn't want to be out there sometimes. What's good with y'all though? What's good, IC? What's good, Ray Raider? OG Fade was good. Daniel Rubio was good, man. Shout out from Fresno. You already know, Bay Area, baby. What's good with y'all? 17 days until the draft. That's right. What's good? What's good? What's good, Rod? Was good. Shout out from East Oakland. Okay. Not too far. Not too far. Probably like good 25, 30 minutes away. What's good, Terrence? What's good, Terrence? Let's get all the people in here. Just hit 5 p.m. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 24 deep already, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all, man, with the crazy support, man. The usual. Y'all always supporting. Yes, sir. Let's wait up a little bit more, a little bit no, not too much. I don't think there's any news really. No, Seattle in the house. Okay. Oh, so you're in New York. See, I'm glad I did this a little bit earlier. I'm glad I did this a little bit earlier. I know the East Coast three hours ahead. Who are we reaching on this year? Let's not even talk about it, man. I don't want to see no reaches, man. 209 in the house. Khalil was good. I see editing my vid right now. Got a new intro. Just wait and see. That's what's up. Go check out IC Nate, man. If Moray got 17, if Moray got 17, who do you pick at right tackle next pick? Jalen Mayfield, Colorado, New York boy living in Jacksonville, Florida. Okay. Okay. Jamarcus Russell, y'all better sign me. What's good with all y'all? San Jose. Okay. What's good? What's good? What's good? We are 32 deep in here, man. Y'all are crazy. What's up? What's up? What's up? I don't know. What is that? Kabaski? What's up? I didn't really know how to pronounce that name. But yeah. Yeah. If Moray got 17, I'm getting Jalen Mayfield. I like him a lot. I like him a lot. His comparison is I think people were trying to compare him to Mike McGlinchey. So just imagine if Mike McGlinchey had Tom Cable his whole career. You think we end up drafting someone like Elijah Vera Tucker? It's possible if he's there. Very versatile. I don't think he'll be there though. I think maybe the Vikings scoop him up. Who are the best free agents next year? I believe I touched up on this a little bit in my linebacker video. Jayon Brown is a good linebacker that's a free agent next year. I know Anthony Barr is a free agent next year. Dante Hightower is a free agent next year. There's a couple of them. I really haven't looked into many other free agents besides linebacker. Andy, like your talk and your knowledge. Shout out to you from city of Tustin, Orange County. I don't know where that's at, but thank you. What if Raiders take Jock? That tells me that they love Richie Grant. I really would not mind Jock at all. He would be linebacker of the future, very versatile as well. So who's gonna be our right tackle? I believe there's a ton of depth in this class with tackles, man. I think you can go anywhere with tackles in this draft. Any good USC prospects you think we're looking at other than safety? Probably not. I mean, Elijah Vera Tucker, I think USC, right? Or I get some of them mixed up. Vera Tucker or Darisaw because Elijah Vera Tucker is most likely going to be a guard, but he has the versatility to play both. But I like Elijah Vera Tucker. Tom Cable and Mike Mayock were at his pro day, so yeah, those two are options, obviously. Let me know what's the lighting and stuff looking like. It's pretty decent, right? It's pretty decent. Y'all can. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Let's see. Yeah, no. If Elijah Vera Tucker was there or Darisaw, I'm taking Darisaw. If we were gonna go for a pure right tackle, a lot of talk to trade up. Are we picking at 17 or moving and scooping? I would rather trade back a bit. Who's my college team? I don't really mess with college like that. I used to really like the Oregon Ducks when I was like younger, but I don't really got one. All good. Okay. What's good, man? What's good, Diego? Always supporting the channel. A lot of y'all, man, a familiar face is always supporting my channel, man. Always supporting my channel. What's up, bro? All good. You good, homie? Take some shots like docs. Nah, man. Nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Do a ranking prospect by position. By position of need, I could do that. I think that free safety and right tackle are positions of need. I could definitely do that. I say that free safety, it goes Morig, Richie Grant, um, Jamar Johnson, and I think those are the top three. And then tackle, there's a lot of tackles in here, man. But I'd say our best tackle option is in the second with Jalen Mayfield. Um, was good, was good, was good. If you all watched tape don't lie, none of the top tackles are Cable's type. Exactly. Exactly. Cable loves his later round guards, tackles, centers, all of them. Um don't don't tell the little homie to drink, shake my head, bro. It's all good, man. Who's my top what? My top what? I can't wait till the draft. Me neither, bro. 17 days, a week and a half. Should we worry about the Chargers in 2 years? Yeah. In 2 years, I'd say so. Once they get their coaching situation all good. Favorite players on the team right now. Well, my favorite player was Rodney Hudson. At the moment, I just would have to go with probably I don't know DC. He's a true leader. I like leadership. I really like Jonathan Abram. But they are looking at history. We'll see. Yep. We will see at the end of the day. Am I the only one who thinks our D will be beast this year? Abram been putting on weight in the gym. Unique, a beast. Solomon Thomas has proved, bro. I mean, it's tough, right? It's tough. Andy not old enough to drink. Mod me up. All right, let me go ahead and try and do that. There we go. You should be all set. Diego is a mod in Doc's chat. Chargers some bums just like the Donkeys. Yes, sir. I really do think that the Broncos, man, they're pretty close. They're pretty close. Drop a 3-round mock draft. All right. I mean, I already had one. Yeah, I already have one. It's one of my videos, but I can just tell you the 3-round mock that I had was Morig in the first, Jalen Mayfield in the second, Sean Wade in the third, with Hamza Nasir Ladine. Those guys was my 3-round mock. You think David Irving could be a starter over Maurice Hurst, over Hurst and Mo? I mean, I think you said the same player twice. Um, yeah, I do think that David Irving can start over both of them. They are much better. He's proven to be a much better player once he's all in it. I'm trusting the Gus process. Me too, bro. He is proven. He knows what he's doing. I like it. Sean Wade finna be a baller in the slot. Not only that, Kevin, a lot of people forget that he used to be a free safety, and he could have made some top dollar if he went into this draft as a free safety, man. So he has some versatilities. Hey, Andy, in your opinion, you think Ruggs can ever be the best receiver in his draft class? No, I do not. There is too many talents. I mean, you just saw the year that Justin Jefferson had. I honestly think that Jerry Jeudy has the highest ceiling. CeeDee Lamb, bro. I mean, in that offense, he'll take a. I mean, it'll be hard for him to become that guy in that offense because of how many pieces there is. Henry Ruggs, I think, has a shot to be top 3, though. That class is insane. Claypool is up there. I mean, he's going to get a lot of the reps this year. They're probably going to be trying to move on from Smith-Schuster after this season. Yeah, Broncos are just a quarterback away from giving us trouble. Exactly. I think they should probably, if they were a smart franchise, they probably would have been trying to package up Drew Lock and that 9th overall pick and some other stuff to try and jump into the top 5 to get their quarterback. But thankfully, they're not doing that. Let's hope they don't do that on draft night, right? Jock scares me. His weight screams bust, gets moved easily. I want to know where you're seeing the videos of him getting moved easily, and his weight doesn't scare me at all. He plays like he's 250, bro. I like Jock a lot. Do you think Carl Joseph is going to be good for us this upcoming season? I think he'll be average. I think he'll be what we ask him to be, right? He's not trying to push into a role that he doesn't need, so I'm confident that he'll be a average, good rotational player, right? I'm confident in Gus. Me too. Doesn't matter what we need. We could use a safety, but the Raiders can surprise you with the shocker like a kicker, like Janikowski, like Janikowski in the first round. But there's nobody like that. Jock will not be a bust. That man is tripping. I mean, to each his own opinion, right? But I think Jock was my number one guy before we re-signed Nicholas Morrow. Yo, the first time in the stream, been watching your videos. I appreciate that, man. I really appreciate. Like, we are 62 deep with only 10 minutes in. I love the support that y'all are showing me right now is crazy. We need to sign Janikowski to a 1 day contract so he can retire a Raider. Man, I couldn't agree with you enough. That man has done history with us. He has a legacy with us, man. He deserves to be here and retire a Raider. Let's see. He said facts. I'm confident in gut. Yep, bro. I mean, there's a lot to be confident in the system, and what I like the most is that you you don't have to be the best physical specimen to thrive in this system. Dustin, we can't super chat. No, you guys cannot just yet. So I need to reach 1,100 subscribers to monetize the channel. I also need to reach about 4,000 watch hours, and I think I'm only around 2.3. So I'm getting there, right? But slowly but surely, right? We got to hit certain milestones for y'all to be able to do that. But I appreciate that you wanted to do that. What was that? What will the D line rank this year? I say, I mean, I don't really know. The D line has been up and down. I think that our D line can rank. I say the ceiling for our D line is 14th. I think that KJ is here to push Abram and let our rookie free safety slowly take the reins at the same. Yeah, I mean, I think so too. I think, like, I mean, if you guys watch the presser of Carl Joseph, he didn't try and say that he was going to try and force himself into a role. He said he was going to basically play his role. Donkeys ain't doing shit. Just like this season. Next season, we're gonna. I mean, I hope so, man. I really hope so. I want Ronnie Perkins from OU DN in the third round. I don't want a DN in the top 3 rounds. I don't. Brian Edwards needs more time. I think his ceiling is the sky, bro. I think his ceiling is space. I think he has everything that you need to be a top end receiver in this league. I really do. I really, really do. Who you think we're cutting by the beginning of the season? I think that Key is getting cut. Probably Jalen Richard because of, like, we don't need him. Let's see. Who else? Who else getting cut? I don't know. We'll see, right? We'll see what we add in the draft. Given Joseph has been our what? Our only DB signing this year, do you think Gus has a plan to move some of our current DBs out of their normal position? I do not think so. I think the only DB on our roster that could be moving positions is Damon Arnett, and I think instead of him playing outside, he'll try and play maybe slot corner. But that's it. How big of an impact will Alec Ingold be with Kenyon Drake now? Will his production go up and down? I think that with the amount of additions on offense, I think that certain players' production can only go down. I mean, you see that the Chiefs don't use a fullback really much at all, but when they do, it's a very useful fullback, right? I think that probably we're going to be looking to have that sort of production with Alec Ingold, but he'll still be a great fullback. I seen that Peyton Manning training Drew Lock this offseason. Drew Lock just sucks, so I'm not worried about that at all. Um, you'll accomplish your goals, man, for reals. You got so much talent and knowledge on you. Like, damn, man, Raider Nation with you all day. Daniel, I really appreciate that, man. You know, I took this up. I took this whole, like, YouTube thing, kind of to just see where it goes. And I mean, it got me this far, right? I mean, closing in on we're kind of closing in on 1,000 subscribers, which is crazy. Never thought that would happen. And I mean, shoot, Doc's such a great mentor and all of this and this little success that I'm having right now. I mean, it's wild, man. It's wild. And I'm just glad that I could put this out for y'all, man. As long as Drew Lock is the Donks QB, we'll have a good shot at sweeping. That defense is built legit, though. Yeah, and that's my only worry, though, because, I mean, we've seen great defenses carry terrible quarterbacks. I mean, we just saw Tyler Heineke almost beat the Bucks in the first round of the playoffs because their freaking defense was so, like, dominant, you know? Let's see. Ingold can run routes. His playing time staying the same. I think that his playing time will be roughly about where it's been. Yeah, I really do. I think that Alec Ingold is still going to have a good impact on this team, 100%. Um, Still a chance of Sherman signing, coming to the Raiders, or staying in San Fran. I think that Sherman will always have a chance to sign here after what him and Gruden had going on, but we just don't have any money. I think we have like $3.5 million, and I don't think that's even enough for the draft. So we would have to make some serious moves for that to happen. And I think that DC would have to get an extension for us to even make that kind of money. Um, that's just my opinion, though. Just know I'm an OG fan of you. Keep going. Do what you do, man. I appreciate that, man. There's a lot of y'all in the chat right now that I really, really, really see y'all every day in my comments supporting me, man. Um, I love Ingold, but he dropped a lot of passes last year. It's hard trying to reach up for a ball and your ribs are broke. You know, I mean, I don't blame him. He didn't have a. I mean, he didn't have his full skill set, right? Everybody say we need a power back, but Ingold is too athletic, too to barely see the field. Why can't he get reps? Because Josh Jacobs is our power back, and I mean Alec Ingold. God forbid one of our backs goes down. I think Alec Ingold will take that role 100%. If Jock and Parsons are on the board at 17, would you take linebacker? Yes, I would. I would take Parsons if he was there at 17, because there's no other draft, in my opinion, that he doesn't go top five, or a guy like that doesn't go top five. It's just that the amount of quarterbacks that are out there right now and the amount of quarterback needy teams that are out there right now, he has a chance to slide to us. I still don't think it'll happen, but there's a chance. Remember, guys, the caps did not affect the draft. Every team has the money aside already. I don't think that's true because unless your owner is paying that draft money out of his own pocket, the team doesn't just have that. Each time that you see signing bonuses and stuff like that, that's money out of the owner's pocket. That's signing bonuses out of the owner's pocket. So unless the owner has $7 million aside from his own pocket, which he probably does, Mark Davis probably does. We need to have that money for the draft. Do you think Damon Arnett will step it up this season? 100%. He's gonna be healthy. He will have that freaking cast off his arm, and I think that he'll. Yes, I 100% think he'll step it up. You think our Amik starts or we draft someone? I think that we're gonna draft the corner no matter what, probably in the fifth or sixth. But I think Amik gets a good amount of reps. Let's see. Do you expect Crosby, Farrell, and Yannick to have any success without the pressure from the interior line? We signed everyone because we didn't. Wait, what? We signed anyone because we couldn't sign anyone? I don't really get, but yes, I mean, I definitely think that those guys are gonna have success. I mean, we signed a bunch of defensive tackles. One of them is set to break out, in my opinion. I think that David Irving, maybe Maurice Hurst if he gets the play time, and who else? Maybe Solomon Thomas playing the true three technique the whole year. Maybe he has a chance to really flourish. Parsons is not slipping by the Panthers. They will be replacing Luke Kuechly's spot. Yes, I agree. I agree. Parsons is probably not going to be there at all. But with the concerns and all that kind of stuff, who's to say he isn't, right? I love Caleb Farley at 17. He's going to be a shutdown corner for years. My thing with Caleb Farley is that horrible back injury that he has. And I don't think that's an injury that's that's easy to come back from and be dominant. What's good was good. Joshua Morrow had 62 tackles, 3 sacks, and a forced fumble and a pick season. Not too bad. I like that a lot. I mean, Nicholas Morrow was one of our only bright spots last year, right? I mean, I think that our linebacking core is better with him, but at the same time, there's a lot of people that are better than Nicholas Morrow in this draft and in free agency the next year. So unless Nicholas Morrow has a similar or much better season, I don't think that he'll continue to be here. I mean, as much as that sucks, but yeah. Arnett had a bad coordinator, no offseason to develop, and was hurt. So yes, exactly. None of our rookies last year had any they didn't have a true offseason, a true NFL offseason. They went straight from college to NFL. That's a hard transition. That is a hard transition. Who has more chance of taking Clee's job? I think Clee's job is there to stay. I don't think that Cleveland's gonna lose his job to anyone on our roster. I mean, Cleveland is gonna be playing opposite of side of Unique, in my opinion. He has to. Um, both Sanjeet and Samoan Raiders said that the cap does not affect the salary cap. All love. I mean, it does. I don't know where that's coming from. I mean, unless, like I said, the owner has the money set aside from his own pocket, it's it goes and affects our salary cap. Jackie, what's up? And then you got Chris saying what's up to Jackie as well. How much do you see Solomon Thomas playing this year? I mean, he's coming in to play a true three technique role. I think that he has a chance to fight for a starting job. Everybody in this defensive tackle room has a chance to fight for a starting job. Um, Clee Def ain't low. Like, what do you mean by that? Um, Thoughts on Solomon Thomas? Like I said just before, I think Jonathan Abrams going to feast under Gus. I do too. I think that he's going to be let loose and he's going to be able to free roam. Arnett will be our number one by week 1. I said this before. I think that Damon Arnett has the most upside in our cornerback room. Um, that's just my opinion. How much crunch time wins will Carlson provide us? That all depends on if our defense stays bad. If our defense stays bad, then he's going to have to take a lot of very important kicks. If not, I think that he'll probably win us 2 games. I'm going to say 2 games. He gets 2 game-winning field goals because we have a hard schedule. We have a lot of tough teams. What draft rankings do you all use? Because I'm seeing guys ranked all over the place. In all honesty, you shouldn't be looking at those PFF rankings or the Draft Network rankings because at the end of the day, those are general rankings, not team specific rankings, you know? So I don't really take those too serious, but I mean, at the end of the day, we're going to find out week or on the 29th, right? I think that's on a Thursday. I think the 29th is on a Thursday. Did you get a new camera? Looks good, bro. Hope everyone is well. I did not. I just got some lighting going on. That's what it is. I did not get a new camera. Let's see. Sup, Pastor Raider? Is he in here? What's good? Oh, that was the comment that I just read. My bad. I seen an article today on Arnett that he's gonna be crucial this year. I would love to read that article. I don't know what article you're talking about, but yes, I do think that Damon Arnett is gonna be. He's gonna be nice, man. He's gonna be with a competent defensive coordinator, man. If Parsons is there at 14, we should trade up. Talent like that is going top 5. Only played 2 years of linebacker. He has so much potential. Yep. I mean, I don't think that we should trade up for him. I think that if he's there at 17, you scoop him up no matter what, because in any other draft, he's a top 5 talent, right? I mean, this draft just has 5 quarterbacks going in the top 15. So like, that's the only reason why he has a chance to fall. What's up, dog? You take Cisco in the 3rd if they want whoa. If they went Micah in the 1st and tackle in the 2nd. That would be a crazy draft. I think that if we got Micah Parsons in the 1st, then we got who was it in the 2nd? Just a tackle in the 2nd, and then we got Cisco in the 3rd. I think that would be a pretty decent draft. I wouldn't mind it, but Cisco, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of him, you know. It's on fan-sided. Okay. 100% all these mocks and wondering how these guys, yeah, dude, it's really hard to like manage what people think. I think that PFF had like Jamar Johnson as like a 5th or 6th round talent. So, I mean, there's that. Let's see. With the schedule with the schedule we have to top we have a top 13 defense in my opinion. I don't think we have a top 13 defense at all. I think that our ceiling is 15. I wouldn't be I literally think that that Gus Bradley has a chance to take us over the hump, and I think that he'll take us further than what we think this year. If Arnett stays healthy, he'll be good 100%. I'd trade 17 and 80 to take Parsons at 14. Maybe. I'd think about it. No. I wouldn't do it. Why would you trade up 3 picks and give away 2. It depends what you're getting in return. Parsons or Sewell. I mean, Sewell is not gonna be there anywhere near 17, but I would take Sewell in a heartbeat, 100%. PFF has Johnson as a second. Yeah, I'm talking about previously. Um, you have to trade up in the top 10 to get Parsons. In my opinion, yes, you do. Our defense finally had depth. We're set to make at least 1 or 2 more turnover on downs this year versus past years. And Gus teaches to attack the ball, expect more turnovers created, 100%. And I think that we have a lot of people that are good at creating turnovers. I mean, a lot. Um, this year we just gotta put everything together, man. That's what we have to do. I mean, DC said that last year he saw a completely different defense, but maybe he saw a completely worse defense because our defense was worse. Let's see. Has the best offensive tackle in the draft. I mean, Sewell is the best offensive tackle in the draft. Holland, man, y'all kill me with this, man. Holland, I'm not I'm not the biggest fan on him. He isn't the worst, but I wouldn't take him in the second. I would think about it in the third, but I would not take him in the second. I redo our mock drafts trying to get our grade up. I mean, yeah, I mean, PFF is weird, man. What do you think of the snap count will look like between Jacobs, Rashard, and Drake? It all depends if Jacobs is still here by the time that week 1 comes around, but I think the snap count is probably going to be 60-40. I'd say 60% Jacobs, 40% Drake. That's how I would do it. I'm not freaking John Gruden, so I don't know. Um, Pro Football Network had Jamar Johnson as 203. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Expect cover 1-2. He runs 36% and 35% cover 3. Yeah, I mean, he likes that one deep high safety a lot. He's gonna use that mode a lot, whether it's gonna be cover 1 or cover 3. We have the guys to play man and zone. I mean, we just need to put it all together, in my opinion. And shout out to the 60 people that are in here right now, man. Y'all are goats. Y'all are goats. Um, here's my thing. Our interior D line has been the weakest part of this team for a decade. Yeah, that's true. I mean, our interior defensive line was trash even when Khalil Mack was here. I mean, we just thankfully had Khalil Mack and then Bruce Irving on the opposite side, and they were just terrorizing the tackles. But yeah, our defensive tackles were not good, and they aren't. I mean, Maurice Hurst, I feel like although his snap count hasn't been the best, I think that he should have still found a way to produce something or show something that he really was going to be a dominant guy. And I mean, I feel like he's had enough reps for him to show something, but I don't know. We'll see this year. We'll see. Hawk 3, baby. Another thing that Gus Bradley teaches a lot is a different tackling technique. So a lot of our guys aren't going to get as injured. We never go based on rank. We never go based on rank. We always reach. We do always reach. I mean, any time the draft is, unless you're picking top 5, it's always going to be a reach, right? I mean, we're going to reach. It's going to be called a reach unless it works out, man. Shout out to you, homie, holding it down with content. Stay repping Raiders always, man. I'm Oakland Raiders till I die, man. It's going to be Oakland always. Cisco has big upside if he can improve his techniques. Not only his techniques, I think that he needs to improve his work ethic when he's out on the field. Sometimes it looks like he doesn't want to be out there, and that's not what you want if you're going to draft somebody in the 3rd round. We can't cut Rashard. He's our only punt return guy. And Renfro, thank Gruden for resigning. I mean, you just said a reason why we can cut him because we have Renfro to punt return. If not, you also have Theo Riddick and Henry Ruggs. Henry Ruggs returned a couple punts last year. Facts Hawk 3 is the Seattle techniques. PG is brain dead, no live tackling. Yeah, I mean, I understand why you didn't want to do too much live tackling, but I mean, you still have to. You still have to. Free safety is our most pressing position. If you're talking about need wise, in my opinion, yes, I think free safety is our best option. Hawk technique is a rugby style tackle. I played at college, still tackle with hard. Yes, Rugby, that's exactly what they teach you in rugby. I've played rugby for 3 years. That's exactly what they teach you. You go into their thigh with your shoulder and you completely just roll over. You roll over so that you don't put your head in danger and you don't put their head in danger. That's exactly what it helps. It helps to prevent concussions when you don't have a helmet on. That's what that technique is. So that's a perfect teaching style for sure. We can cut Jalen for sure. Yeah, I mean he saves us $3.15 million. Um, Landon Dickerson is a good Gruden pick. Future guard, move good to right tackle incognitos last year too. My only thing about moving good to right tackle is that he's probably going to be very, very, very annoyed that he didn't get right tackle money, and he's probably going to feel played. That's what I've been saying. All phases of the hawk technique can be repped high speed without heavy collision. That is 100% true. That is 100% true because, like I said, your head, the person that's tackling, their head is out of the danger zone, and so is the person that's getting tackled. When you fall, the player falls on their side. Your head is outside of the tackle, so you're not bad at all. Yeah. So that's what it is. That's what it is. We cut, yeah. I mean, offense exactly. The Legion of Boom. We need a Cam Chancellor type safety who will kill fools in the air. I think that Cam Chancellor is. I mean, he's a freak, so it's gonna be really hard to match anything like that, in my opinion. I think that Cam Chancellor is a freak of nature, so it'll be extremely, extremely hard to ever get something like that. But I think the closest thing that we have on our roster is Jonathan Abram. Um, Dickerson's tape is great. He is a fun watch. There's a lot of people, there's a lot of guards and tackles in this draft that just have a ton of upside. I mean, this is why this class is so much more deep than the free safety class, and that's what and that's why I want us to go safety in the first. You know what it is, Andy, talking to a player safety coach over here. I've been teaching it for years. Exactly, exactly. And I mean, rugby, after playing it for 3 years, is you play it at probably even more aggressive than football. You play it at just the exact same speed. You play aggressively, but you don't see as many injuries in rugby at all. I mean, I played it for 3 years, and I've only ever had an injury playing football and not rugby. That's what it is. I mean, rugby is a great sport, and I mean they teach it well. So yeah. Let's see. Crosby is going to have a hell of a year. Yes, he is, and that's because he's going to be able to come off the bench in a rotational role. I really like that a lot. Him being a pass rush specialist, not having to go up against the run and get tired and have to hold that extra weight on his body because he has to protect the run is going to help him a lot. That's why I feel like he's going to have probably one of his best seasons yet. Is like Cam faster, not quite as tall, ran a 4.46 40 at his pro day. I mean, the thing is that you can find a guy like Cam Chancellor in every draft, right? I mean, I believe that Cam was a third round pick and he was just that tall, super strong, and half quick safety, right? And they just turned him into one of the best things to ever touch a football field. We have a young defense being criticized like they're vets. Yeah, I mean, who was a vet last year? I think it was LaMarcus Joyner, Nick Lukowski, Corey Littleton, and what was that? That was it, right? And Nevin Lawson. I think those were the only vets on our defense last year. Who's our defensive tackles? And Jonathan Hankins. What's your favorite guard? Mine is Ben Cleveland. Dude is a bulldozer. In the draft, I'd have to say. I mean, I like Elijah Vera Tucker a lot, but he could play both. I don't really know. I think what's his name, Quinn 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 Marrows or something like that. Yeah, I like him a lot, but he won't be there by our second or our third. I believe Ruggs is gonna have at least 700 yards and 5 touchdowns. I said in my last video that Ruggs is gonna have 825 yards with 6 touchdowns. I think that's what I said. Jacoby Stevens, Hamza Nasir Ladine too. In my 3-round mock, I had us taking Hamza. I like him a lot. I don't hold anything against anyone in the Gunther system playing out of position. 100%. I mean, everybody in that system was out of position at one point. They were all out of position. I mean, I think I think the game that we lost to the Dolphins, I think that Isaiah Johnson was playing free safety, and that was the side that they threw the ball to win the game. I mean, we never let Lamarcus Joyner play safety ever, and I think the only people that were played in position the whole year was probably Trayvon Mullen, because we had Corey Littleton going all the way out to the sideline to guard tight end and running backs. And yeah, I literally think that Trayvon Mullen and Nick Wachowski were the only two that played their specific position the whole year. And I think that those two were probably one of the people that had the most success last year. Also, Nicholas Morrow had a good amount of success. Um, Andy Drummond says, "What's up? What's up?" But yeah, I mean, true teams have depth, experience at all positions. We've been lacking this. I feel like we have it now. We're close to winning the AFC West. I mean, we were very close last year. I mean, think about it. We would have taken the if we would have taken down the Chiefs. What would their record have been? That would have been 13-3. Then we would have been we would have been 12-4. So we were very close. If we would have closed out all those games that we should have, we would have closed out all the games. We would have been 12-4. They would have been 13-3. That's saying that they wouldn't have lost again. What's up, Andy? Favorite guard to watch this year is Deontay Brown. I think you're talking about the guy from Alabama. I like him a lot as well. I mean, he's big. He is really big. He is really, really big. My boy can go live now. Congratulations, bro. So, Breon, the only reason why I'm able to go live is that I figured out that those rules and regulations to go live was actually only for mobile. So that was only for off the phone. And so what I tried to do was just start one off the computer, and it worked. So yeah, I'm only able to go live when I'm home on the computer. But yeah, what do you think about Arden Smith? I would bring him back if we were to cut what's his name, Arden Key. I would bring Arden Smith back only if he was able to accept that he isn't going to have the biggest role in our defense, because he had one of the biggest roles on that Cowboys defense, right? I like Jamin Davis, Kentucky linebacker. Yes, I do. I think he's a good second round pick. Yeah. Keep up the great work, Andy. I think that our wide receiver one is going to be probably Henry Ruggs. With the amount of work that he's putting in this year, I think that he's set to be our wide receiver one, in my opinion, right? That's what I think. That's what I think. Yep, it's all about winning the AFC West. Football champs start by winning their league, then their conference in the playoffs. I believe it. I really believe it. Wipe them feet. What's up, Sebastian? Sebastian always been supporting this channel, man. I think Sebastian, the day that I went live on Dox's show for the first time, I think he literally went that same day, subbed to the channel, and like completely just been showing love ever since then. Do you like Elijah Molden from Washington in the third? If he's there, I would take him. He's very good, in my opinion. Do you think Khalil Mack should retire a Raider? Do I think he should? I would love for him to retire a Raider, in my opinion. But I don't know. I think in this year and next year he'll have officially been playing longer for the Bears. So who knows? What position did you play in high school? I played nose guard. I played nose guard on defense. So I was the one technique, and I played center. We were 2 plays away from sweeping the AFC West last season. We were. We were. Now that you think about it, we were. We really were. Ruggs is covered well because people could cover him more than Waller. Not only that, he played through a knee injury that he got in week 1. And also, I mean, let's be honest, he wasn't he wasn't put in a position to really do much, right? Like after week 1, he got hurt, and that was because we tried to feed him the ball a ton. And yeah. So Alden Smith does not suck, in my opinion. Let's be honest, we are all Raiders 100%. Drop your huddle highlights. Guess what? I'm being so honest with you when I say this. After I chose not to play football this year, my coach blocked my huddle, so I can't watch none of my old film. As soon as I told him that I wasn't gonna play this year, he just like he was real petty with it. So he blocked all my old highlights that I had already put down for my varsity season last year, and I can't even go and watch that film no more. Um, what if we put Sam Young or Parker plays at right tackle? Um, Tom Cable spoke highly of Tom Cable spoke highly of Brandon Parker getting that role and possibly getting a chance to start at right tackle if he puts in the work. Um, Elijah Molden is one of the best secondary players to come out of the Oregon high school in the last decade. He is smart, athletic, and will add dude, I really like him a lot. I really do. I think that if he's there in the third, you go after him. Um, let me see. Let me see some. Um, bruh, no rest in peace. Arden Smith does not suck. Parker is slow. Who's the most overrated prospect in this draft? Mm, I'd have to say the most overrated guy is Mac Jones. That's my opinion. I think Mac Jones he's a decent prospect, but for him to possibly going at 3 is ridiculous to me. I'd say that Mac Jones he has to be the most overrated person in this draft. In all honesty, if I have to pick one person, it's Mac Jones. Um, let's see. Sam Young is fragile like glass. Yes, kick his butt, bro. Coaches can be yes, they can, bro. Like, I mean, bro, I did nothing. I told him I was working and he was already mad that I was choosing work over it. So he felt like I just didn't want to be a part of that no more. And I mean, I wasn't gonna go and play football later on in my life. So I mean, I just chose something that was gonna help me now, and he didn't like that. Jerry George, I just subscribed. I appreciate that a lot. I think that we are at like 924 subs now, or maybe you took us to so we're at 928 subs. So I appreciate you contributing to that. Cable said Parker earned the right to compete at a starting right tackle. To me, that means we aren't taking offensive tackle in the first round. That's exactly what I've been saying. That is exactly what I've been saying. That to me sounds like a person doesn't have the pressing need to go out and get a right tackle in the first round. That's exactly what I've been saying. I mean, I gotta go, bro. Keep up the hard work. 1K coming soon. OG Fade, I just completely. I mean, I appreciate the fact that you came in today and supported the channel for just a little bit, right? Dig Vital, what's your opinion? Oh, he's asking you a question. Go back and watch Brandon Parker get out at tackle. I mean, Brandon Parker got better throughout this whole season. His only bad game was the Atlanta Falcons game, in my opinion. Good stuff, Andy. 929 subs. So somebody else just subbed up. What do you do for work? I work for UPS. I'm working at 3 different locations at the moment. I just go to different they're all in the same city, but I just go to 3 different stores and work at 3 different stores for UPS. Let's see if what Parker sucked. Let's see if he does. Now everyone deserves a second chance. Draft a backup. If Parker looks like poo, then send him to the bench. I think that we're gonna get a starting right tackle in the second or third round, and I think that Brandon Parker is gonna be competing with him. I don't think that Brandon Parker is gonna be the number one, and I don't think that it's Brandon Parker's job to lose. I think that it's Brandon Parker's job to gain. My son has played football for 5 years, had to take a break when he found out he had a brain tumor. Can't wait to get back out there, bro. Football is crazy, man, and I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad to hear that. I mean, it sounds like he's doing good and looking forward to to get back out and playing the sport that he loves. That's always great to hear. Um, Good job, you're doing a good job, Andy. Appreciate that, Edgar. I think we need to bench Damon Arnett and play Isaiah Johnson. I disagree. You also came up and said that Arnett is too busy rapping. I mean, you cannot be selective with what you're watching. I think that if you're gonna choose to be selective on what you're seeing on his social media, I mean that's just unfair to him. I think that you should, if you're gonna make a statement like that, you should look completely into the story because he's working out pretty much every day from what I'm seeing. If all if if all in here Royal Raiders fans show this dude some love and subscribe, I appreciate that. Raiders for life. Um, and yeah, man, that's nice that all of you are in here and showing support to Jackie in her situation, man, with her son. That's what's up though, that he's really looking into trying to get back out there. Even with our starters, offensive line was still ranked good with our backups. Yeah, they were. I still do think that, I mean, right tackle is a great need on this team. I don't think that it's our biggest need. I think that it's our probably second need in our opinion. I think it goes free safety then tackle. Got a dip, Andy. Good work. I appreciate you just coming in and supporting for just a little bit. I appreciate that a lot. I'd rather play Johnson and draft Trill Williams. Man, Trill Williams is a slot guy. So if you're saying that play Johnson and draft Trill Williams and have him playing opposite side, I don't like that at all. He did it removed. He just turned 13 and is 6 foot. He can be a beast. 100%. If he's 6 foot at 13, damn, damn. You got some good genetics. Waller raps too, but people don't care. Exactly. Waller probably does the most music on this team, but since he had a good season and has been consistent for us in years before, y'all don't say nothing. So there's that. Let's see. Dang, the comment section is flying right now. If y'all dudes is in here. Oh, okay. So he's just saying the same thing again. I got a sub and note he's on. I appreciate that, Max. Even though it's probably not, it's not you, but I appreciate that. Arnett better to be rapping happy. Dang, that was a interesting story. Let's see. I seen a video of Waller in the studio with Lil Wayne. That's dope, right? No, Arnett definitely a bust. He barely did shit. He didn't do anything because 1, he was playing with a cast. 2, he was hurt. 3, he didn't have any off season. 4, he was playing under Paul Gunther. So you tell me if you calling him trash and a bust is fair to him. Alejandro, he's not gonna play right tackle. He's not gonna play right tackle. He's at the end of his career. He's played left tackle almost the entirety of his career. He's not gonna want to get a cheap contract, then have to be moved position. Let's see. Nice size on that. Let's see. Jerry is trash. Who is Jerry? How many sacks for Mad Max? I'm gonna go with 9. I'm going to go with 9 sacks for Mad Max this year. Arnett played in an easier scheme with Gunther. All right, we'll leave it at that. All right, what? Did you just say that he played in an easier system with Gunther? Buddy. I think Arnett has heart playing with injury and concussions 100%. I mean, Arnett is a corner that had no problems with trying to go in and make a tackle. Think about it. Think of how hypocritical this sounds. From Garyon Conley, we were begging for a corner that was just willing to put his body out there on the line, right? We got that, and then y'all are mad at him because he's getting hurt. So just what do you guys want? I mean, Cable knows our players are better than anybody at this chat, and he likes Parker a lot. Exactly. I mean, he's the one that's with those guys every day, right? I was cracking up at our next reaction when Abram left Kelsey open. I think he literally probably stared down Jonathan Abram. I don't remember it again. Like off the top of my head, Arnett is a thumper and will play with will pay big dividends at this neutral CB position. Gunther had him playing us at slot corner. He didn't have him playing slot corner, but he just had him like, bro. If you just Corey Littleton came from one of the best defenses the year before with the Rams, and just completely, I mean, kind of sucked last year because Paul Gunther had him going out all the way into the sideline and having to guard tight ends and running backs. You know, like, bro, that's not what people should be doing. Let's see. Who do you draft at 17 if all the top offensive linemen, Morig and I mean, I don't think that all the top offensive linemen, all the linebackers, and the safeties are all gone. But if that were to happen, I would trade back. I would trade back. I don't think that can happen, but I would trade back. Arnett is made out of glass and gets too many concussions? What? I mean, I wouldn't say that, but I mean, when you're putting your body on the line and you gotta tackle somebody when none of your defensive linemen are creating gaps for your linebackers to fill, I think, and you're the first one to meet your running back in the hole. I think that that's a pretty tough task to handle. Um, no, Paul's system was too advanced for your tiny. I mean, Paul's system was horrible to say the least. Um, what some of us don't what some of us don't understand is that Parker is a natural left tackle, but is being slowly brought along to be a right tackle. His mechanics are strong, but suited for a left tackle. That's what that's Colton Miller's to lose. I don't think that Colton Miller's going to lose that job at all. Um, Gus. Oh, he said I said but. Okay. Gus knows what talent he has and what he doesn't. Yeah, I mean, Gus Bradley is known for picking out some of the best players in these last couple drafts. I mean, and he knows what we have. Like you said, he knows exactly what we have. That means Kyle Pitts is still available. I mean, exactly. If all that were to happen, then yeah, Kyle Pitts would probably still be available. Um, whoa. Some of these people say one of the weirdest things on the chat live, but I get it, man. I know things just get said. Um, let's see. Chargers fans say Gus sucks. Thoughts? I'd say that they're probably mad because every single person on their defense was injured at one point in the league before he got there, and then he turned them into a somewhat respectable defense. But at the end of the day, there is no Charger fans really. I mean, like he just said in the comments. How does our current defensive roster stack up against Bradley's defense last year with the Chargers? I mean, the Chargers roster on paper is one of the best defensive rosters in the league. But yeah, Chargers fans suck. Yes, they do. Do you think we should trade Waller, Ruggs, Carr, Edwards, Miller, and 2 firsts for Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams? No. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. No. What Charger fans? How can they suck if they don't exist? Yeah, exactly. What the? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't. Jerry, you said some interesting things, bro. Like I don't. Nah. Like what? Jerry, get Jerry out of here with that. Jerry, you're saying the comments. But Carr ain't the answer, man. All right, so explain to me. Can you drop a comment? What's wrong with Derek Carr? Because I would love to know what's wrong with Derek Carr. If he put us in a position to win 11 games last year with the franchise history worst defense, tell me. Carr ain't the problem, but ain't the solution. I mean, okay. What's going on with Melvin Ingram? I think that he's also probably just like Sherman trying to wait until the NFL draft to see which teams still have a pressing need at his position to go out and sign. I think he probably should have signed already, though. I know they didn't he have a visit with the Chiefs or was going over there or something like that. So maybe they go out and grab him. I don't want Melvin Ingram with how stacked our D line room is right now. And he's gonna take a good hit of our money. Carr fumbles, a loser. He is non-mobile. He lost us 8 games by fumbling. One of the worst statements I've ever heard. Um, Carr's a loser. I mean, we can stop that right now. I mean, he has the most comeback victories since entering the league in 2014. And to say that he lost us 8 games by fumbling is completely false because he put us in position to win 11 of those games. Not only that, our defense lost us 3 games that were all under a minute or less. So I trust more. I trust Gus more than I do with Carr. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you're trying to say. Fun fact here: Carr is arguably the best quarterback QB ever drafted by the Red. Yeah, Carr is I think he leads all Raiders quarterbacks in all of the like the most specific and most true categories um as a Raider quarterback. So I don't know. I'm gonna just stop paying attention to bro. Get that name out of the chat. Jerry Funny. He didn't lead the league in fumbles, along with there was five other like bro. Some fans will always hate Carr. It's mind boggling. It is. It really is. It really is. Um, talk that shit in Doc's voice. Uh, make me a mod and I'll time out Jerry. I don't really care. I mean, I really don't care. Carr drops the ball. And Gus, we trust. Yes, we do. We do trust in him, man. Carr's the eighth best QB in the NFL. So how does he suck? I mean, Jerry, it seems like you have a lot of people that are willing to take up that argument for you, man. Um, let's see. Carr actually improved with that hard count. Carr has only been getting better. The refs screwed Carr over. Remember the Jags game and that Cowboys game with the index card. Come on, man. Well, the Cowboys game we should have won regardless, but he did fumble at the back of the end zone. And that Jags game was a complete robbery. That was one of the worst calls that I've ever seen in life. Yeah, that was one of the worst calls ever. There's that. Cars probably, man. Probably. Um, I mean, yeah, maybe for someone to be this pressed. I mean, that's crazy. Um, let me see something really quick. Gruden loves mobility. If he loves mobility, Mariota would have started already. Carr has nothing to prove. Exactly. Let's see. Fumbles can be recovered. Picks can be. That's just a fact. That is just a fact. That because great. That is a great statement. You know why? Because let's look at it this way, right? Unique has led the league in some of the most. I think I think he's second in the league in forced fumbles, right? Or sack fumbles. But his team only ever recovered that ball, I think 40% of the time. So there's that. That's a great point. Um, get this. The NFL needs to change that touchback rule. It's dumb. It makes sense, but I let's just keep it how it is, right? I mean, it's whatever. If Gruden, all right, let's change the topic off Carr, man. Like let's just because I feel like you can't argue with ignorance. So it's like let's just change the topic, man. Um, let's just change the topic. Who do you want on the other side of the field at DN, Max or Cleveland? Johnny, I would much prefer Cleveland Furrow to start on the opposite side of Unique. I do think that that's what's going to happen. I think that Yannick Ngakwe is somewhat of not the best against the run. So you can't have two guys like that on opposite sides of the video. I mean of the field. You can't have someone who's a little bit below average and unique on against the run, and then you can't have someone who is below average against the run, which is Max Crosby. You can't have two of those guys starting at the edge. You cannot have two of those because I mean you saw what happened against the Patriots, right? That was one of the worst. That was one of the hardest games to watch because it felt like they were doing the same play to the outside over and over and over again, and we couldn't stop it. So imagine if we went into the season with that happening to us every single game. I think that Cleveland Furrow needs to start opposite of Unique. I think that in pass rushing situations, our D line is going to probably look like Unique at right end, David Irving at tackle, Cleveland Furrow at tackle, and Max at DN. That's for pass rushing situations. I think on first and second down, it's probably going to look like Unique, David Irving, maybe Quentin Jefferson or Jonathan Hankins, and then Cleveland Furrow. Um, let's see. What's up, my guy? CT Silver and Black. What's up? With the length of Crosby's arms, he just needs to work on his form. Yeah, I mean the thing is that he came into the league and produced a lot already, right? That's what we love about Max Crosby is that he came into the league and he proved a lot. But he has to put on a lot of extra weight. He had to put I did say Hankins by the way, again, raid the tape. He had to put on a lot of extra weight that he was not used to ever playing with. So I think that him not starting is going to benefit him even more because he's going to be able to go back and cut down on some of that weight, make it more of a natural weight for him. And he's going to be able to play with fresh legs. He's going to be able to look at the tackle's tendencies on every play, and then he'll just be able to go out there and rush the passer. Um, Damn, you all need to respect players' roles on a team. That's a fact. That is a fact. Do you think Solomon Thomas will do well this year or more of a backup? I think that I said this before earlier. I think that every single defensive tackle on this team right now is fighting for a starting job. Max Crosby is better. I'm not even going to pay attention to that. Some people are self-blinded that they only see what they want to see. Yes, I agree with that a lot. Yannick Ngakoue, Christian Barmore, Cleveland Farrell, and Max Crosby. Um, no, because one, Christian Barmore or Cleveland Farrell are not one techniques, and I do not want Max Crosby and Yannick starting opposite sides of each other um, against the run every single down. That is just not. I don't want that. But that would be I just don't want Barmore really. Don't sleep on David Irving, Maurice Hurst, or Hankins' breakout year for Cleveland Farrell. I think that David Irving and Maurice Hurst, yeah, they're good pass rushers, and then Hankins he's a run stopper. I'm surprised that 3-4 defense didn't go grab Hankins. Yeah, Hankins is a great one technique. Gary, new to the channel, I appreciate that, man. I really do appreciate you coming in and supporting today. Irving didn't even start on the Cowboys a full season because he got hurt and he kept smoking too much. Chargers in 2016 gave up 29 points. 2017, first year under Gus Bradley, they gave up 17 points. Not expecting anything like that, but dramatic. Exactly. That's a dramatic difference, right? I mean, that's a huge difference, man. I mean, if he can do anything close to that, we would be contenders. Even when defense blows the game, Carr still takes the blame. Yeah. The ignorant fans, right? David Irving has a chance to be special, though, but he'll want to get paid. Yeah, I mean, I don't. He's only 27, so I mean, he has a lot. He has a lot of potential to still go ahead and do great things. Welcome, Gary. Get to enjoy the show. Let's see, bro. Gabriel, 100%, man. 100%. You see that right there, man. We should draft more. I don't know why. I don't know how Sanjeet didn't sold all of you guys on liking Barmore, but I just don't see it. Why did we not keep Tack McKinley? He probably got more money with the Browns, in my opinion. Yeah. I mean, I wanted Tack McKinley to stay. I really did. Probably was offered more money with the Browns though. How good is David Irving and what should we expect if he comes into this year with a true mindset of just wanting to win and I mean really just wants to get the best out of himself? I think he can get 6.5 sacks. What's up, Nation? Barmore is the next Aaron Donald. Absolutely not. I couldn't have seen a no. Absolutely not. Falone started 13 games and actually got a deal after sitting out a couple years. Yeah, I mean, Darius Falone had a $10 million deal before he got kicked out of the league. So yeah, he's also fighting for a good job. What do you think of Matt Dickerson? I think that he like came in to play a special teams role. I mean, I like him a lot, really. Or I don't like him a lot, but I like the fact that he's like going after and blocking like 2 or 3 kicks a year. So I like that. Bro, you're going to admit you was wrong on Barmore when he's one of the best DTs in the NFL. I like Barmore for months before Sanji got the train. Hey, if I'm wrong on Barmore, I wouldn't care. I would love to be wrong about Barmore because that's great for his career, right? I mean, I wouldn't care. But if you're just asking me what do I think about him, I don't like him. Um, they said Solomon Thomas was another Aaron Donald. I mean, I don't know about that. They never took Donald off the field for another college lineman. Barmore don't even start. I'd say McNeil is more likely to be an Aaron Donald. McNeil probably has a better upside than Aaron Donald in my opinion. Um, let's see. We're gonna be asking Sanjeet this Sunday night about this infatuation with Barmore, bro. Docs, we gotta find out, bro. We got to understand. Like we just gotta see something, dog. Cause I don't understand. I really do not understand, dog. Like this stuff is crazy. But shout out to Docs for showing love, coming in and supporting the live. Let's see. Barmore was a good pick early in the draft process, not anymore. I mean, everybody got super hyped on Barmore after he played good in the championship game. But bro, I mean, like, y'all gotta chill. Like, let's just chill out. I mean, damn. If Barmore was so good, how come he couldn't beat out other D linemen at Alabama? Uh, Teams played against us on. Wait. Okay, that Barmore a beast, bro. He can get to the QB and stop the run like a damn beast. Then he would be going top 10, not be second round pick. Um, let's just keep it honest. Barmore showed out in the playoffs. I'm not saying that Barmore is bad, right? That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that if you're asking me if we should take him at 17, I would say you're completely wrong. And what I'm also saying is that if he goes out and becomes the next Aaron Donald, I would love to be wrong about that because then that would be great for his career, right? I'm just giving y'all my opinion at the end of the day, right? I mean, what would you do with Jalen Richard? I think they were trying to trade him at the end of the deadline last year. And I mean, apparently there was offers on the table. So if you can get a seventh for Jalen, bro, take him out of here. I mean, not in a way where he's trash, but I mean, we just don't need him, right? I mean, he only played pass rounds. Alabama took him out off the field against the run. I mean, y'all are helping me. Y'all are helping me with this argument, right? And you love your content. I watch every video you put out. Keep up the great work. 100% will do that. 110%. Barmore is a first round talent. Okay, but he's not this crazy monster that y'all are. If he was as good as Quinnen Williams, he would have been in the top 5. That's just what I'm saying. Like Barmore is better than all of our DTs. No, I would say that a healthy David Irving is better than him. Just say that. Micah Parsons on pick 17. If he's there at 17, you take him. Barmore is built very well. Same with he has the good stature and frame. But bro, if he was that nice, he wouldn't he would be a top 5 pick. You're going based off one game. Wolves won the Super Bowl when Wentz went out, and look at him now. I mean, Max Crosby way better than Barmore. You can't compare them. They're two different positions. He's so young. That's why Barmore measurables are insane. 6'5", 310 pounds. I mean, yeah. I'm not. I'm okay. I don't know what y'all want me to. Do y'all want me to say that Barmore is the next best thing? Because I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. Barmore is Quinnen Williams, but there is a stacked QB class all going top 7. If Quinnen Williams was, or if Barmore was Quinnen Williams, he would be going way before our pick. Oh my. I cannot believe that. 5 QBs, 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 2 or 3 linemen, all going before 17. He will be top 5 defensive player taken. I mean, bro, you look at years that teams still needed a quarterback, and they still went with a defensive player. The Washington football team needed a quarterback last year and still went with what's his name? With Chase Young. I mean, mm, that's like if I were to say, you know what? Trayvon Morig, because of his size and his weight, this dude right here is he's about to be he's about to be Marcus Williams. He's Marcus Williams. We have to go get him. No, that's not how it works. Like you can't just do that. Like it doesn't make sense. Um, let's see. Not me, Max. Let's see. Hey, my bro, Andy to 1K subs. I appreciate Spotlight for joining the live. I was on his live earlier in the day. So if y'all checked him out earlier in the day and y'all came here, I appreciate y'all for coming in from his live. Um, we need to go safety or O line at 17 or trade back. If if Morig is gone at 17, which I don't think he will be, and if let's say if Morig and Micah Parsons were at 17 together. First, I want to know why. First, I want to know if Morig and Parsons are there at 17. Let me know who you guys would take. I'm taking Parsons if he's there. Um, because in any other class he's going top five. I would take Parsons, but obviously Parsons would not be there, and he's probably not going to be there. So I'm taking Morik because the free safety class is not nearly as stacked as this offensive tackle class is. So, yeah. Let's see. What's good? Yeah, I am almost there. Spotlight, bro. It's edging close. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. That's the goal. You know, I'm getting there, man. I think we've got over like 10 or 15 subs just in this live alone. So I really appreciate that. Barmore would take JO. Wait, we should take JOK over Barmore, actually. I would take Jeremiah Wusu Koramora over Barmore. I would. If the other off the field stuff has been, I'd go with Parsons. The thing is that was 3 years ago, though. Like, that was 3 years ago that happened. So, I mean, are we going to keep holding on to that? I mean, I would just take him off his raw talent, in my opinion. We're at 933. That's what's up. That's what's up. Um, let's see. The best case is O line, then say like Richie Grant in the second. The thing is that I don't think that Richie Grant will be there in the second round. I think that probably Jamar Johnson would be there in the second round. But yeah, you would get Jock and Grant. Let's see. What's up, Andy? What I missed? Not too much. You're only about an hour in. We're only about an hour in. Probably gonna go until maybe 7. Or I mean, maybe less, maybe more. We never know. What I appreciate that, Edgar. Parsons is by far the better linebacker in my opinion. Parsons is a really good linebacker. I mean, he's really good. And has the versatility to rush the passer, but JOK also has the versatility to play box safety. So there's that. The more Richie Grant tape I watch, the less I like him. That's interesting. Um, I like Richie Grant. I still have him as my number 2 safety. Parsons and Holland. I like Parsons, but not so much Holland. Trade 79 and a fifth to trade up to the second round and get Grant. Okay. Oh, so you want to trade 79 and a fifth and not our second round pick. So you want to have 2 second round picks. I would do that. I would do that, but I don't think that that's enough to do that. Um we already signed linebackers. Getting a linebacker would be ridiculous. We only have 5 linebackers on the roster. On the entire roster, we only have 5 linebackers in a scheme that needs 3 linebackers on the field at all times. We need another linebacker. Um, Jags will snag Grant at 33. That's the thing in this draft. If we were to trade back past the, if we were to trade back past the 23rd pick, where if we were to trade back past 23, where the Jags pick, I think that we would probably miss out on Trayvon Moore. That's why trading back, you can only trade back so far this year. I'm high on Javon Holland as well, but if we go Barmore, then Holland is out the picture. We need a right tackle. Those are 2 guys that I don't want us to get in the top with our top 2 picks at all. At all. I don't want to get neither of those with the top 2 picks. Do we take Parsons or Morig if both are there at 17? I'm taking Parsons. But if Parsons off the board, Morig is my number 1 guy. Let's see. The McMillan trade was stupid. Yeah, it was, especially now that we just let him go. It was pretty dumb. Uh, the Dolphins got somebody for 3 years. We got someone for one. I'd take 33 and 45 for the 17th. What? Oh, if we were to trade the 17th pick away, hell yeah, I would take that as well. 100%. I'd love to see Parsons fall. If I was the GM, I would take him. I would take him too. Um, I was on Parsons only until he got 19 reps on. That's another thing though. I mean, 225 is hard for anybody, but you do want your linebackers to rep out over 20 reps on the 225. You do. I'm not gonna lie. We signed 3 starting linebackers. Don't have a free safety. Don't have a right tackle. Linebacker isn't even close to a concern at this point. I couldn't agree with you more. I don't. This is the thing. I think that free safety is our biggest need. I want us to go Trayvon Morgan in the first round and Jalen Mayfield in the second round if they're both there, right? But if Parsons is there with Trayvon Morgan, you have to get Parsons because how much of a better talent he is. And yes, Gary, that's exactly true. I did mention that. Jock isn't just a linebacker. He played some nickel in college, but yes, that's in college, so he probably won't play that in the NFL. But he could play box safety as well. Um, Pretty even on value too, though. Jags might go for that if they have an offensive tackle targeted for Lawrence. Maybe that's true. Maybe that's true. What's the vibes? Can't wait until this draft, man. Me neither, man. I can't wait. I think we're a week or 2 weeks and 2 weeks and a half away. Um, Jock is undersized versus the NFL lineman. Jock isn't gonna be on the line of scrimmage though, and he's faster than them. I mean, this new age of linebackers is it's where you kind of need them to be undersized if you're going up against Patrick Mahomes in your division, just running from left to right with no problem. I mean, you want that kind of you want those super crazy athletic guys. Um, let's see, Newsom, Greg Newsom, is that who we're talking about? I like Greg Newsom a lot. Good young DB. I like him a lot. I wouldn't mind him at all. Um, Parsons has long arms though. 17 ain't bad, or 19 ain't bad. Yeah, when you have to lock all the way out and you have some crazy long arms, that is also pretty decent as well. Um, I agree, Troy, hands down, he would be. Was Gucci loving the lives, Brody? Appreciate that. Offensive tackle and safety and CB top 3 picks, then we should be set. I don't think that CB is a top 3. I would probably put linebacker over corner, in my opinion. Um, you need 2 backers. That's it. Not in this 4-3 under. You need 3. You need 3 backers. You got your Will, you got your Mike, and then you got your Sam. That's 3. And what if one of them gets hurt? That's why you need good viable backups. He has good film. I was watching him. I like Greg Newsom, man. I do. But I don't think that he'll be there in the later. Like, I mean, I don't know. He's nice. I like him a lot. Just the fact that talking about a linebacker at 17 is crazy to me. Yeah, I thought that Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah was our guy at 17 before we got Nicholas Morrow. Now, I think that the only thing that we would ever go after a linebacker now would be because of Gus Bradley and how much he likes his Notre Dame guys. Honestly, just best player available. Hey, or Gus Bradley is known to do that, but you also have John Gruden there. At first I didn't want JOK, but now, yeah, he's nice, bro. I like him, but like other people, like it's not our biggest need. Let's see. Jamin Davis, I like Jamin Davis a lot. Kelvin Joseph or Newsom, I like him more. Um, let's see. The days of running base 3 backers is dead. Most teams run 3 wide receiver sets. Like, how many teams run that much? This is why you have the undersized linebackers now, because of that reason. And this defense is still known to do well with those pass heavy offenses. It's crazy, but we got to go with our needs. Yeah, I agree. You either go free safety or offensive tackle in the top 2 rounds in my opinion. That's what it is. Linebacker has never been a concern to me. I've only wanted Morig. We play KC and the Chargers. How many times will three linebackers be on the field when playing them? A lot, because of how much that he runs three linebackers. He's not going to come to the Raiders and change his whole system because y'all think that you don't need three linebackers. He's not going to do that. Let's see. How good do you think we'll do this season? I'm thinking. I also think it's gonna be 12-5. I also do think it's gonna be 12-5. Um, let's see. Word up, young blood. Finally caught your live, digging your vibes. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. And for the 81 people in here right now, I appreciate all y'all for being in here and supporting on short notice. I think I only put like an hour notice out there. So yeah, I really appreciate all of y'all support, man. Let's see. Gus has made no-name players badass in the 4th, 5th, and 6th, 7th round. In Gus we trust. Yeah, I mean, you look at his entire, I mean, not his entire beat, but look, Cam Chancellor was a 3rd round pick. Obviously, Earl Thomas was a 1st. But yeah, I mean, he's known to be able to develop these guys, and that's what I like about him the most. We haven't really been able to develop these late round guys into to stars, right? Besides, Max Crosby. This dude doesn't know what he's talking about. Sorry, but just because you talk about the Raiders out of your grandma's basement doesn't mean the Raiders, man, you got a lot of hatred in your heart, buddy. You need to go check that. You need to go reevaluate what you're doing. 510 Town Business. You in Oakland right now? Gaming videos? You in Oakland right now? Me too. Me too. Let's see. Can't wait until I can hit you with a super chat, man. Keep grinding. Alex, man, I appreciate that you want to do that. But I do have to hit certain requirements first for y'all to even be able to be doing that. But I don't really want y'all to do that. Y'all work hard for y'all money, or you get it from somebody that worked hard from it. So I wouldn't want y'all to drop it over here because money isn't a pressing need over here on my end. So I wouldn't want y'all to do that, but I appreciate that you wanted to. Let's see. We're drafting Notre Dame players. I mean, Gus Bradley is known to do that. Gus Bradley is known to do that. That's real hate. Oh, you're talking about the other dude, Khalil Mack. What about Khalil Mack? When does Khalil Mack's brother come into the draft? I know that Khalil Mack's brother was doing some good things out there too. When does Khalil Mack's brother go into the draft? Let's see. We need linebackers, money in the middle. We don't need linebackers. I think that you need a backup run stopping linebacker. That's what I think. You don't need a starting linebacker at all. I really do think that our pressing needs is free safety and tackle. That's it. Yeah, I really think that the top 2 rounds just need to be tackle and free safety. That's what it is. I bet we get Morig. It's Gruden, so we're drafting a punter depth. Nah. Why don't you like Holland? It seems like I have to explain this every time, right? I don't like Holland. It's not that I don't like him, right? But I don't want him to be I don't want him to be used from us with one of our top 2 picks. He didn't really have a specific role that he played in college. He was just a second level defender in college. He played slot and was average at that. And he isn't a true free safety. We need a free safety. Why would we get Holland when he didn't even play a certain position in college the whole time? I mean, that's it. That's my whole thing. Holland is a good football player, great athletically, but I just don't think that he should be used for one of our top 2 picks. We need our Earl Thomas. I couldn't agree with you more. I think that you go out and get Morig, or you go out and get your tackle, and you get maybe Jamar Johnson in the 2nd, because I don't think Richie Grant would be there. I'd say 2 offensive tackles in the draft, one early and another one later on. I think so too. I would love that. I would love an offensive tackle later on for depth, because God knows that this team loves to get injured. So I would love an offensive tackle early and late. I would love that as well. Let's see. Can you rank our needs in order? Okay, so in my opinion, our needs in order would be free safety, tackle, um, what else? But that's the thing. Like we don't have too many needs. I'd say that free safety, tackle. Maybe you can go with depth at corner and then depth at linebacker. But honestly, we don't have too many pressing needs besides those first two. Let's see. Hufanga in the third or fourth? No, I would do it in the fifth. I would do it in the fifth, but I like Hufanga a lot. That dude is nice. He's a hard hitter. I would love for him to back up Abrams. Or I would also like Thompson and Cialadina to back up Abrams. If we don't sign Richard Sherman, would we look at Earl Thomas? Um, I said this before. I don't think you really have the money to make any moves for a guy like Richard Sherman unless you extend Derek Carr. I think you could sign Earl Thomas with the money that you could make up now. But would I want him? I wouldn't be opposed to Earl Thomas, but I wouldn't want him to be our guy. But I wouldn't be opposed to it at all. Um, Free safety tackle, then the best talent available. I agree. I agree. Um, I Tall Ken, I said that our pressing needs after free safety and tackle, we don't have one. I said we don't have a pressing need after free safety and tackle. That's what I said. I want Brian Poole over Sherman. Brian Poole is a true slot corner and he's younger, so I wouldn't be mad at that at all. Would you trade up 2 times and take less picks for quality? I would trade up after the 17th pick. I wouldn't trade up with the 17th pick. I would take your 17th pick and then trade up in the third or trade up in the second, maybe trade up in the fourth, not in the first. Let's see. For linebacker depth, any eye towards replacing Morrow? I like Jabril Cox a lot. Pause. I like Jabril Cox. He's a very very good um he's a very good pass coverage linebacker. He's a very good pass coverage linebacker. He isn't the best against the run, but yeah. And I asked Graf and Mitch, who would you pick if you had a number? If I had a number one pick overall, I would trade it. I would trade it. What did you say, Capson? No cap space. No cap space. No cap space. That's what I said. Um, let's see. Man, you gotta pause with that, Dustin White. you gotta put a yeah. Yeah, you got to put a pause. What's up, bro? Just found your page. Much love. From the 30. Okay, okay, good. Actually, see someone that's from the town. Bro, I'm here. I've always grew up in Oakland, man. Always. I've loved the Raiders ever since I was born, I guess. Uh, Holland is not a free safety, bro. Holland isn't a free safety. He's not. I mean, he's a good second level defender. He can hit. But I mean, you don't need a second level defender in the first or second round. You can get that in the later rounds. If we had the number one pick, it would be Sewell all day. I would probably trade back 5 picks and still get Sewell. Are you a Marshawn Lynch supporter? Of course. Of course. From the town, bro. I also want Marcus Peters to end up playing for the Raiders one time in his career, bro. Also from Oakland. I want a lot of these guys that are from here to I mean, I want him to end up playing for the Raiders one time in his career, man. Write it down. I give it 4. We will draft Spencer Brown. You're really from Oakland? Okay. I mean, that's what's up. Me too. Um Let's see. Who is the best available free agent free safety right now, in your opinion? Sanjeet said Carl Joseph played true safety in his senior year at West Virginia and had 5 interceptions in his last 4 games. Carl Joseph is a true free safety. That's what he was coming out of college. Into the NFL, I don't know why he ended up being converted into a strong safety, but he is a true free safety. My number one free safety option right now that's still available in free agency is Malik Hooker. He's the youngest, has the most upside, but he can't stay healthy. Then after that, it would probably be Trey Boston. What positions would you take in the draft? Not names, just positions. Free safety, offensive tackle, corner, linebacker, and then Depth. That's it. Um, yeah, probably not getting a free agent free safety. Yeah, probably not. Um, Spencer Brown tested highest amongst all tackles. Isn't Oh, I was thinking of Deontay Brown. I was about to say, isn't he a guard? But yeah, Spencer Brown, dude, he's a freaking wall. He's a freaking wall, man. He's a wall. He is a monster of a human. I'd say Sherman, but I'd say Sherman's slow, but yes, Sherman is very smart, very very smart, very very smart. They need a good running back and slots. So you don't think we have two good running backs right now? Um, let's see. I think that people are underestimating the talent we have on defense. Paul Gunther made them look worse than what they really are. Just my thoughts. Me too. 110%. Me too. I think that a lot. Um, who will stop Derrick Henry? The defense. Not one person doesn't stop him. You have to do it collectively as a group. I just want the best player available. And honestly, if defensive coordinator Gus Bradley was the head coach, he would probably do that. But I mean, since John Gruden's the coach, probably not going to be best player available. I wouldn't mind it, but I don't think that the way our team is with such pressing needs and at free safety and tackle, I don't think we're in a position to go and get best player available at the moment. Nobody wants to sign poor AB. I mean, I think what he's getting interest from the Ravens and another team. People are underestimating Hunter Renfro. That's fine. I love the fact that they're doing that because that makes us way better. I mean, what was it? The second game that Hunter Renfro had converted that like 20 or 30 yard fourth down reception for us. So keep sleeping on Hunter Renfro. That's good for us. John and Carl will smack Derrick Henry, dude. This man, Jonathan Abram, has no regards for his body, so I wouldn't be surprised. Exactly. In a perfect world, best player available, but we have needs. Yes, we do. And in my opinion, free safety and offensive tackle are our most pressing needs. Third and Renfro, plus he takes big hits for his size. He takes some huge hits, but I always get scared when he gets hit, man. Who is the underrated? Who is the under the radar Raider player of this year? The under the radar Raider player for this year, I'm gonna have to go with two guys. I'm gonna go with David Irving and Brian Edwards. Um, let's see. I'm not saying Spencer Brown is the best O line, but he is a clone of Colton Miller. Yeah, they're both huge. They're both like 6'7", 6'8". So yeah, I mean, yeah, they are big. Renfro's legit, not big, not real fast, and still leaves guys 7'6". Yeah, his route running is insane, man. His route running is insane. Foster Moreau, yes, that's also a good option too. I have Foster Moreau getting probably close to 500 yards this year with like six touchdowns, man. He's gonna go back. He's gonna go back up in the depth chart. I have Foster Moreau having a good year. Willie Snead, I mean, I wouldn't be mad if Willie Snead had a good year, but I don't see it. Nick Martin or Solomon Thomas. I don't think that Nick Martin starts unless he's gonna play guard or something like that. But Solomon Thomas, if he could revive his career here, I would love it. Um, let's see. Edwards, Renfro, clutches. Yep, he is. Jenkins at 17. Let's go. I wouldn't be mad at it. I wouldn't be mad at it. I would not be mad at that at all. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad if we went free safety or tackle at all. I would just prefer us going free safety first, but I wouldn't be mad at either one at all. I wouldn't care. Um, John Bates, tight end out of Boise State, 6th round. If we go with another tight end in the 6th round, I wouldn't be mad because what is it? Isn't it like a tight end slash fullback that we have as our tight end 3 at the moment? Snead is a great run blocker. He is a great run blocker. Who else? Yo, what's up, Andy? At work, tune in from Tennessee, dog. That's what's up. Damn, you still at work at 6:30, 6:34. I mean, that's what time I get off usually. But damn, from Tennessee, where are y'all all watching from? I want to know that. Where are you guys all watching from? That's what I want to know. Bro was from Tennessee watching. I want to know where you guys are all watching from. That would be dope. Let's see. Let's see. 9:34 p.m. So you're on the East Coast, champion. You're on the East Coast then, huh? San Jose, New York. Okay. Scranton, Pennsylvania. New Zealand. That is what's up. Oakland, yes, sir. San Antonio. Okay, Texas. That's what's up. Washington. El Paso, Texas, San Lorenzo, Sacktown, Canada. Y'all are damn. El Salvador. That's what's up. That's what's up. We're better than y'all in soccer, but that's what's up. And they both tested off the charts. Yeah. Damn. Y'all are watching from the grandma's basement. Arizona, Hawaii, Oklahoma. That's what's up. That is crazy. In England. Damn. That is what's up. In England? So what was that? Like 3 international ones? That's dope. That is dope. Y'all are everywhere, man. That Raider Nation is everywhere, bro. Absolutely everywhere. Iowa, that's what's up. Oregon, bro just said Mars. Hey, I wouldn't doubt it, bro. I would not doubt it one bit if we had an alien up there supporting the Raiders. That's what's up, man. Pluto. Y'all wildin', bro. No, but yeah, 100%. If we had the top 2 picks has to be tackle and free safety, in my opinion. Unless some crazy stuff happens and y'all and some people start sliding off the board. Aaron Robinson from UCF to play the slot. I think that right now, I think that we're probably gonna still try and test out Amik Robertson in the slot. I think that we're still gonna try that out. But if we were gonna go in the slot, I would rather a Trill Williams. I would rather a Trill Williams, and I know that Honcho wants a Trill Williams as well. 100%. 3 international, 2 illegal streams. What? Casey's still a Raider behind enemy lines. That's what's up. That is what's up. Hot take: Brandon Parker comes out of nowhere and starts at right tackle. Okay. I mean, Tom Cable says that he's probably going to give him a shot, and we'll only know. Would you trade down for more picks? I would trade down in the first to get more picks later, then use those later picks to trade up in the second and third. That's what I would do. That is what I would. Isn't that what y'all would want to do as well? Trade back in the first, get more picks, use those picks to trade up in the second and third. I would love doing that. I would love that. 100%. I would love that. Watching from Pelican Bay. That is what's up. Trill played free safety when Cisco got hurt too. Yeah, Trill. Yes. Pretty versatile. Much like Sean Wade. Sean Wade is a slot corner, but used to play free safety and actually did pretty good there. What do you think about Wyatt Davis at 48? Trying to remember who that is. I'm trying to remember. The name rings a bell, but Key needs to go ASAP. Depends who's on the board. We only need 4 or 5 rookies this year. I agree. That's what I want. I want to trade back, then go. Then I want to just go right back into trading up. I want to trade back in the first, then use those picks that we got, and then trade up in the second and third. I don't want us to have 7 rookies on this roster again. I think that's too much. I would be fine if we. I think that those first 4 picks need to be starters somewhere, right? Or they need to be like put future starters. Those first 4 picks need to be starters, in my opinion. I'm back. Where you guys at? Jerry is back. The man Jerry is back. Key does need to go, though. Ohio State offensive guard. Brady Christensen is older, basically a vet. There's a lot of people that are kind of old. I know that Richie Grant, I think, is 24. I think Richie Grant is 24. I think Damon Arnett is going to be 25. Peace out, Andy. You and Icy Nate. Keep it up, youngins. Love the channel. I appreciate that. And yes, go subscribe to Icy Nate's channel, man. If Icy Nate is in here, put your channel link in the chat, man, so they can see it. Go subscribe to Icy Nate, dog. Like, y'all, if y'all want, if I ain't gonna be able to just pop up a video like Icy Nate will. If some breaking news happens, so go subscribe to Icy Nate. I think it's just Icy_Nate. So go subscribe to him. Um, Jerry is Jerry is on the block slash. I know. There we go. I was like, what, Jerry? But while you were playing football, what position did you play? I was a nose guard on defense, so I played the one technique, and then I was a center on offense. Um, I my got this my what's it called? My sophomore year. Um, in the beginning of my sophomore year, I got MVP, and then I got moved up to varsity my sophomore year. So that was dope. That was dope. Um, yeah, but yeah, I played center. I mostly played center on varsity, and then on JV when I was there, I was playing nose tackle a lot. Besides that, I played center, guard, and then nose tackle. Um, let's see. I see an Andy Young Bulls of the Raiders YouTube. That's what's up, bro. I appreciate that. I'd be okay with older rookies once their rookie contract's up. Cut them loose, bro. That's the thing. That's the thing. I mean, Damon Arnett is gonna be what, 28, closer to 29 when his contract is up. Probably 29 if we take his 5th year option. My son wants me to say shout out to all the teenagers watching or little kids. Okay, okay. That's what's up. How do you feel about Caleb Farley? Caleb Farley has a pretty serious injury. He has a pretty serious back injury, and he has some crazy upside. But it's like J.C. Horn took his shine, man. J.C. Horn really took his shine. Caleb Farley has some very good upside, though. Probably one of the best. He has a lot of upside for the corner. I like him. I like him. I wouldn't take him with our 17th pick, and I don't think he would be anywhere close to there at 48. Respect you, Andy, for being a true Raider fan at only 17. Always, 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 always. This team is. I love this team, man. I love it. And then just being so close to it, living in Oakland, man, just being so close to all the action. That's what's up, man. I really love this team a lot. Not hating, but not sold on our CBs. Trayvon is a very solid number 2. I mean, here's my thing. I don't think that we can really say that any one of our CBs are bad, right? I really don't think so, because in any defense, it's going to be hard for you to guard your man for 15 seconds because your defensive line isn't getting any pressure, right? I mean, I don't think that I can say that any one of these corners on our roster are bad, because have they really gotten a shot in the true defense? Not at all. I do agree with you, though, that on most teams, Trayvon Moon would probably be a CB2. I agree with that. Why did we keep Nassib? Because he saved us $5 million with a restructure, probably. That's why, probably. But he has a lot of money tied up now. Namdi Asma was so sick. What is the realistic draft pick position do we target? Free safety or tackle? And that's what it is, really. That's what it is. He's under contract. Yep, fair point. What's up, Andy boy? You remind me a lot of my little cousin. That's what's up. That's what's up. I like Mullen. I like Mullen a lot too. Like your clips and knowledge, my bro. Don't worry about those haters, bro. Raiders all day. Bruh, I say it every single time, dog. I say it every single time. I do not care about anybody that comes in here hating, because guess what? They had to come in here, view it, then comment for them to say whatever they wanted to say, right? So by them doing those two things, they're supporting my channel. So I do not care if you want to hate, please come in here. It's supporting it. It's supporting the channel. So please do it. Jose, I skipped you. What'd you say? I know I read it. I just read it a little bit late. Praying for Parsons. Yeah, if he's there, we gotta take him. I love Mullen too. Just frustrated, 100%, bro. I already know. It's frustrating with this defense, 100%. What happened to Parsons? What do you mean? I mean, he has some like character concerns, but that's it. Hey, haters giving us free views. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, you got to look at it that way. That's the truth. What offense tackle do you like in this draft? Believe Jackson Carman should be a Raider since we've been recruiting off the Clemson tree. What's his name? Raiders film made a good breakdown on Jackson Carman. 100%, 100%. I wouldn't be mad at it. And like you said, he's from the Clemson tree, which we love getting those guys. But I do believe that guys like Jalen Mayfield are better than him. Darisaw obviously better than him. Liam Eichenberg, but Liam Eichenberg is a left tackle, but so is Jackson Carman. That's the only thing. But yeah, do you think Tanner Muse will show us what he can do this season, possibly riding the bench? We have to wait to see with him. Obviously, he's gonna play. Obviously, he's gonna play special teams, but we got to remember he got called up, drafted by the Raiders, and was asked by John Gruden, "Hey, are you gonna play linebacker for me?" He said yes. So we'll see. We got to see, man. We really have to see. Always gonna be some haters. Yeah, I mean, I don't care. No haters, no success. Like I said, I don't care. Y'all can hate all y'all want. Anybody. Um, he will show it though. Just needs to develop. Yeah. Clemson dude is Renfro. Tanner who? Come on, man. You don't know who Tanner Muse is? Come on, man. Nah, we invested pretty highly on Tanner Muse, man. I think he was what? He wasn't a top 100, but he was just outside the top 100 pick. So he has to do something, right? He has to do something. Graphic Raider wants Trayvon Morig. I want Trayvon Morig too. I want him a lot. Trayvon Morig, he's my guy at 17. That's who I want. After that, you go tackle, or if you want, you can go tackle in the first, Jamar Johnson in the second, or if Richie Grant is there, grab them. Gunther did not want Muse. No wonder he did not play him. Just like McMillan, he did not like him either. Oh, I thought you said Gruden. I read that as Gruden. Gunther. Yeah, Gunther's a weirdo, dog. We'll see about Muse in the preseason. Was Tanner Muse a Gruden guy or a Gunther guy? Gruden, 100%. Edwards is finna pop off. Yes. He hasn't had the chance to play, and people are hating. Yeah, I mean, it's whatever. Farrell need credit since he did play DT and been doing the dirty work. Cleveland Farrell's always going to get hate for being the 4th overall pick and not putting up like 50 sacks. So people are going to get mad at that. That's what it is. Andy, what's your size? Your boy is 13 years old, 6'3", 360. I want him to play for the Raiders. God damn. That is a big mother. Yo, what are y'all feeding these children? How is he? What? He is 6'3" at 13 and weighs 360 pounds. Boy, that boy need to be on the Raiders already. He need to be signed to a contract already. What? Yo, what? That man is damn. Golly. 13, 6'3", 360. That I don't know. You shit. You got he is probably from Texas. That boy, God damn, Jesus. Oh my Lord. That boy is a sheesh. Muse is like Isaiah Simmons, but just raw. I mean, bro, Muse is versatile too, bro. I don't want to draft Jamar Johnson in the second at all. If he's there in the third, 100%. I feel like he's just going up draft boards, so you kind of gotta take him at in the second if you want him. My son has Andre the Giant's disease. If he didn't have surgery, he'd be 8 feet. He's been 5'10" since he was what the y'all got some big ass kids, dog. Yeah, the golly. That kid about to be in the WWE. Arnett needs to move into the slot. I wouldn't mind if Arnett moved into the slot, but the only thing is that my only worry about Arnett is that my worry with Arnett moving into the slot isn't his ability to cover at all. His ability to cover is there. My thing is that with his injury, past last year, would he be okay going into that many tackles in the slot? My 7-year-old brother, yeah, y'all wilding now. 7 feet, 402 pounds, and play free safety. If Muse is like Simmons, our free safety would be, yeah, exactly. He isn't I mean, he's versatile like Simmons, but he isn't like Simmons. All the linebackers we skipped in the past year or in the past this year, we have to get one. The last one I wanted was Roquan Smith. Roquan Smith, if the Bears, which they will, is a free safety. I mean, is a free agent next year. Obviously, the Bears are going to pick up his 5th-year option, but he's going to be a free agent next year if they don't pick up his 5th-year option. Um, you think Ruggs is big enough for the NFL? Yeah, yeah, yeah. He is big enough for the NFL, especially when he's in the weight room now. He is big enough for the NFL. You let's see. That's real. It wasn't fun. It was scary. What? What? Tanner Muse don't need to be like Simmons as long as you can let. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Hot take: Edwards and Ruggs shock the league and ball out. I don't think the Ruggs one would shock the league because he was the 12th overall pick. I think the Ruggs one would kind of because he was the 80th or the 83rd or something like that. So I think that that would shock him a little bit. I don't think that the Ruggs one would. I think the Ruggs one is kind of expected. You know. Let's see. Want to see Ruggs dust Tyreek? Do you think Ruggs has a big enough photo? What is that? I know what you mean. Oh, um, yeah. I mean, let's see. Always got, yeah. uh, Let's see. Lynch is a Hall of Famer safety. Then that has that was better than Isaiah Simmons. John, I mean, you can't really compare him. He grew fast because of. Oh, okay. That's why. Oh, dang! I didn't know that that was part of the thing, but there we go. Glad to get to know that he has the brain tumor out. Right? I think you mentioned that before. That's good. That's good. Um, that's good though. Ruggs just needs to continue working on his route running. 100%. 100%. Dustin White, hell yeah, he's cool. Um, I mean, yeah. I like everybody. I like everybody on our roster. I don't think there's one person on our roster that I don't like. Um, yeah, that's what it is really. Um, on our roster, I mean, I think that everybody on this team has a chance to fight. Oh, facts. Arden Key, nah, he could bounce. He could. Never mind. Arden Key could bounce. That's a fact. Thank you. Nah, Arden Key could bounce, and Nevin Lawson. You know what? No. But actually, Nevin Lawson, I really appreciate Nevin Lawson for getting suspended for the first 2 games, just so we know that he won't be out there for the first 2 games. 100%. I don't like Heat. Yeah, me neither. Let's see. Smart on everything? Question mark. Oh, I think you were talking about somebody earlier in the comments. I think we signed Sherman. He said that he is signing with the team until after the draft. I mean, bro, I don't know where we would get the money for Sherman, but I would love to sign him. Ruggs finna go for 1,100. I don't think he'll see too many of those TDs. He'll be going at guys like Edwards and Waller and Moreau. If Ruggs has 1,100 yards, that would be crazy, and he would shut everybody up. Arden Key is going to be a beast for another squad. And what makes you say that? Out of the 4 years or 3 years that he's been here, what has he shown that he would be a beast for another squad? I don't see it. I don't see it at all. What has he shown in the 3 years of him being as a Raider? What has he shown that he would ball out with another team? Sherman, yes, leadership important with so much youth, 100%, and he knows how to win, and he knows what it takes to get to a Super Bowl. Ruggs gets the yards and Edwards gets the TDs. I would love that. Edwards can be the jump ball wide receiver. We can be fine on offense. 100%. Bro, this offense is stacked. This offense is stacked, man. Because Key said so low. I mean, bro, you could say a lot of things. I mean, that don't mean nothing. I could say I got $1,000,000 and I got nowhere near that. Key's a pass rush specialist at best and won't even make the team. Damn. That is tough. Sherman coming in after the draft, that's real. I hope so. I would love to know where we would get the money for it. But yeah, I hope so. And shout out to everybody who subscribed, man. I think we're at like 920 or 925 or something like that. But before we started the live today, and we're at 934. So shout out to everybody who subscribed to the channel. Y'all are real ones. And all the people who are keeping subscribing throughout the video. And shout out to the 81 people that are in here right now. Y'all are crazy with the support. I think we were at like 94 or 95 people in the live, but we're approaching 2 hours, man. We're approaching 2 hours. What's your late round sleeper? I don't even know. I don't even know. There's a lot of good players in this draft. Let's see. Tell Gruden to pay Sherman from his contract. At least, bro. Yeah. Hey, if Gruden, man, if you want Sherman so bad, go ahead. Be like, look, this $10 million that y'all are paying me this year, let me give that to Richard Sherman. That's a fact. Arden Key has 3 career sacks. Like, bro, what does that show that he'll be good on another team? Um, let's see. Yeah, what is Bodo? Y'all keep saying that. Easy will make a draft trade. Most likely, we probably will. I think we would probably trade in the draft. Wide receiver from Florida, Jonathan Adams Jr. Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know who or what is Bodo. I don't know. But I mean, Chance Ogden, you deserve it, bro. I mean, I really appreciate all y'all that are supporting, man. I really, really do. We got 87 people in here right now with 84 likes. I mean, y'all are super supportive, to say the least. To say the very least, y'all are super supportive. Raiders trade up to take Trey Lance. Just kidding. Nah, that's not even a good joke. I don't even want that. His money doesn't count against the cap. That's fine. Yeah, I'm not saying that it does. I'm just saying that he need to take that $10 million that bro doesn't. Oh, this man's trying to say that there's 87 bots in here or something like that. Yeah, no. This is a great show. I appreciate that, Chase. But I think we're 3 minutes away from going on 2 hours, man. And I do have something to do at 8 o'clock, so 11 p.m. if you're on the East Coast. I really appreciate everybody who came in to support today. 100%. Like I said, we got 88 people in here with 84 likes. A bunch of y'all who I already know came in the last live, especially Vital. I know he was in the last live. Jackie was in the last live. Champion Sports Nation was in the last live. Icy Nate was in the last live. Terrence, a lot of y'all were in the last live supporting me. And I can't express that enough, man. I cannot express that enough. I really appreciate all y'all in here. But like I said, we are approaching the 2 hour mark. Yeah, the 2 hours went by pretty quick, right, Chance? But he said, great show today, Andy. Raider Nation for life. 100%. But shout out to everybody who came in and supported. You know, I'm gonna try and do this almost every single time that either Honcho or Docs aren't live. So I'm gonna try and do this on those days, and maybe I could probably squeeze one in before they go live. And I'm gonna try and keep doing it maybe around 5 on my days off, because I know some of y'all are watching from the East Coast and it can get late. So like I said, I appreciate everybody that was out here supporting today. We're closing in on 90 likes. But appreciate you, Andy. Thanks, Andy, a bunch. I really appreciate that. Like we said, 1100 is the goal. So we're just gonna keep pushing for that, man. We're gonna keep pushing for that all the time. But until then, probably gonna throw this up as my video for today. So if any of y'all missed like the first half hour or so, y'all be able to check that out. And yeah, man, Raider Nation for life. But that'll be it for today, y'all. And I'm out, y'all. Deuces.